Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, we are going to discuss about WebDriver drivers. Before going into the video, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. So to write first WebDriver script, I have a very simple requirement that I need to launch the browser through script. Through script, I need to launch the browser and I need to open facebook.com. Okay, Facebook web page. It means we have two tasks. Task number 1 is launching the browser and task 2 loading the web page. Okay, to launch the browser through script we need WebDriver drivers. WebDriver drivers. What are the web drivers are there or available in WebDriver drivers, and what are the importance of those drivers? Let's discuss. To open WebDriver API, go to Selenium official site. In Selenium, go to downloads and WebDriver is an API. It consisting of predefined classes and interfaces. Already we have discussed what is WebDriver. In downloads page, we have Selenium client section. In this correspond to Java in that API docs. Click on API docs. Once clicking on that link, you are able to open WebDriver API. Okay. Here select frames. In that frames, we have some packages, classes. In this WebDriver, in that predefined interface, that is WebDriver. Interface name also WebDriver. Here see, interface is a WebDriver. How to define interface? Interface name. So in last class, we implemented interface in two classes, right? One is triangle and another is rectangle. These two are implementation class for shapes. Okay, same like that. This WebDriver interface implemented in Chrome driver, Chromium driver, Edge driver, Firefox, Opera, Remote and Safari. These classes are called WebDriver drivers. If you create object to these class, then the corresponding browser going to launch. For example, I want to execute and I want to launch the URL in Firefox driver. Firefox driver, the syntax is here. Firefox driver is an implementation class. See, Firefox is a implementation class. In last class we have discussed what is interface, what is class, how to implement interface classes. Okay, can I create object interface here? Yes, same. Same like that we have here interface is a abstract method, right? It does not have method body. In implementation class we have method body. So in the same manner we have to access WebDriver methods. We can write interface methods or implementation class. One of the implementation class is Firefox, right? We have to create class name object equal to new class name. Okay. If you create object to Firefox driver, you can launch the URL in Firefox driver. Here Firefox is a class, D is a object, new is a operator, new operator. What is Firefox class? Equals is a assignment operator. If we create object like this, we can access WebDriver plus Firefox in Firefox class and WebDriver interface, right? We want only Firefox driver or WebDriver, both, right? Yes. Again we can write like this also, WebDriver D equal to new Firefox driver. Okay. In WebDriver we can store the Firefox driver. Okay. We can access only WebDriver. Okay. To create object we can use first syntax or second syntax. If we use first syntax we can access WebDriver and Firefox methods. In last class we discussed interface demo. In that we have seen what syntax? When we go for this syntax, because to launch URL in those drivers we will go with this syntax. This is the main syntax. What is WebDriver? WebDriver is an interface. What is Firefox? Firefox is a class. New is an operator. Equals is a assignment operator. D is a driver object. These are main interview questions which the interview may ask for freshers. What is WebDriver? What is Firefox driver? What is buy also? Okay. Here first syntax is accessing both WebDriver interface methods and Firefox class methods. In second, WebDriver only WebDriver interface methods we can access by the second method, second syntax. Here, what is triangle? Triangle is an implementation class, right? We use first syntax. Area method also we can access. Show method also we can access. See, by creating object to the triangle class, we can access area and show. If I am commenting this and I'm accessing, I created shapes object and I reference and the shapes object reference I'm going to create. In that we get access only interface methods only. The T show getting error, right? That's why we are using WebDriver syntax. Okay. Most of the time in WebDriver we are going to use second method only. The second syntax. WebDriver equal to new Firefox driver. Because we need only WebDriver methods only. WebDriver interface methods. Okay. Then second one, to execute test case in Chrome driver, then go for Chrome driver. Then the syntax is WebDriver d equal to new Chrome driver. Okay, to execute script and to launch the URL in Chrome driver, we have to use this syntax. And third one, Edge driver. To execute test case in IE or Edge, same. WebDriver d equal to new Internet Explorer driver. Next, to execute test cases in Safari driver, same. Safari. WebDriver d equal to new Safari driver. In the same manner, to execute test cases in Opera, go with WebDriver d equal to new Opera driver. Then Edge driver. WebDriver d equal to Edge driver. Okay. Based on the browser, we can create that syntax. Okay. If we use Firefox, go with Firefox syntax. Chrome. Same like that. Opera, Edge, all are same. And WebDriver driver supported 6 drivers. You can use any one of these. Fine. Then the next question is, if we use 6 browsers going to launch in a same machine and execution also going to happen in same machine. If I want the execution in one machine and the script is in another machine, can I execute? In one machine I have a script, but I want to execute that script in another machine. Okay, did you get the point? I have 2 machines. Here I have 2 machines, A and B. I have a script in one machine and I have to execute that script in another machine. and I'm going to use these syntax object how to and creating the object to the class name. Okay, don't confuse. Here A and B are two machines. I prepared a script in A. I want to execute that script in B. If the script is in A and I want to execute that script in B. For this, simply go for remote WebDriver. Okay. To execute test cases in remote WebDriver, then go with the remote WebDriver. WebDriver d equal to new remote WebDriver. Here in remote WebDriver, we have a parameterized constructor. By creating object to the constructor, one is URL of Selenium server or hub. Okay, and the second parameter is browser name. In which browser you are going to execute, that browser name you have to give. Okay, it is a parameterized method. It has two parameters. One is the URL of hub and then another is browser name which we are going to execute. Okay, here we have given URL of Selenium server. Our browser name is some Chrome or Edge. Okay, to know this section you have to know some clarity on WebDriver architecture. WebDriver architecture. WebDriver. See here the WebDriver architecture we have seen, and this is the architecture of WebDriver. The first thing is here it is a script. You are going to write this script in Java or C# or Python. Then this script going to execute in these browsers. Okay. To execute this script in a browser, we are going to use drivers. To execute that script in browser, we are going to use drivers. Chrome, Edge, IE, Safari and Opera. To establish communication between the script and browser, we are using drivers. Okay. WebDriver is an abstract interface. Abstract method, and WebDriver is an interface. In the drivers, we are using the drivers to execute script in browser. Okay. The communication is happening through WebDriver to driver to browsers. In Selenium 3, we have used JSON protocol. In Selenium 4, they removed JSON protocol. Okay. In Selenium 4, we don't have JSON protocol. We can direct call those drivers and we can execute our script in browsers. Okay. And it is one of the main difference in Selenium 3 and Selenium 4. In Selenium 3 we have JSON, in Selenium 4 they removed the JSON. Okay. Copy the Selenium architecture for future use, because for the freshers it is the main important question in interviews. What is Selenium WebDriver and what are the drivers acceptables in Selenium WebDriver? And we need to download these driver executables. To set path to drivers, before we have to download that browsers. Okay, go to Selenium, navigate to downloads and then scroll. We have section browsers, expand it. For each browser we have corresponding driver executable. Okay, for example Firefox, Gecko driver is required. Gecko driver is implemented and supported by Mozilla Firefox. And click on documentation. Then it is showing Gecko driver and Firefox versions. Click on Gecko driver releases. Here it is showing the Linux compatible, Mac compatible, Windows compatible, links. Which one we have to download means Windows. Why? Because we are using Windows. In this, we need to check our browser bit number. We have to check our browser bit number. How to check? Go to help, about Firefox. Here it is 64 bit. 64 bit, right? We have to download 64 bit. We have to download the same bit number which our Firefox browser is. If it is 32, we have to download 32 bit. If it is 64, we have to download 64 bit. Just click on 64 bit. It is going to download the zip file. Then I already downloaded that zip file. Okay, extract all. In that zip file, extract all, you will get that Gecko driver. I already downloaded Chrome driver, Gecko driver and Edge driver. Simply right click on extract, then you will get the Gecko driver exe. Okay. Just right click on Gecko driver, you will get the Gecko driver.exe. Now we need to set the path for exe and script. Then it is, here is the syntax: system.setProperty URL WebDriver that is driver executable name and the URL of or path to drivers. Path to driver executable. Here we are passing two parameters that are driver executable name and path to driver executable. With help of this one, we established a connection between the driver and script. Okay. By using HTTP, we are going to connect driver and browsers. System.setProperty driver executable name and path to driver executable. Then my next question is, if I created a Chrome driver, the Chrome browser is going to execute. If I launch a Firefox driver, it's going to launch in Firefox driver. Then I need to load a web page. How to load a web page? I launched the browser. Okay. I need to load the web page. How to load the web page? Because here we have a method. The method name is get method. It is a void method. And that method is load a new web page in the current browser window. Okay, up to now we launched the browser. Here, how to load that web page. We have a get method. Here we have to pass the URL of the web page. Okay, you are understand? Fine. Get is a method, and here we have to pass the URL of web page, and it loads a new web page in the current browser window. After loading web page, I need to perform some actions. Okay, or I need to close the browser. How to close the browser? Manually, we simply click on that right click or close button. Okay, but through script I have to close that browser. We have two methods. One is close, another one is quit. What is close? It closes the current window. Here, close. Close is a default method. Here we know no need to pass any parameters. It closes the current window, quitting the browser if it's the last window currently open. It closes all the window. It closes only the current window. Okay. In same manner, we have quit. And one more method to close is called as quit. It's going to close all open windows. Okay. And it's going to close driver instance also. Quits this driver, closing every associated window. Here, to load a web page, we are using get method. In get method, we are using the URL of web page. Okay, what it will do? It loads a new web page in the current window. And to close the window, okay, close, and we have two methods, close and quit. What is close and quit are the default methods. Close. Okay, it is a main important interview question. What is the difference between close and quit? Here I have opened window 1, window 2, window 3. I opened 3 windows. Okay. I'm in a second window. I'm using the second window. If I use the close method, and this method going to close only the window 2. Okay. And W1, window 1, window 2, window 3 are remaining same. It's going to close only window 2. If I use the quit method, then all the windows are being closed. Okay, did you get the point? What is the difference between close and quit? Both are same. Both are to close. But close method, quitting the browser. Only the last window currently open. And quit is the method closing every open or every associated windows. And it also quits the driver instance also. Now I'm going to write first WebDriver script. Okay. And my requirement is I need to launch the browser and just go with the facebook.com, and I'm going to close the browser. Okay. Let's go to the Eclipse. In last class we created Java pack and ABC pack. And I want to create a class in ABC pack. How to create? Right click, new class. Then my class name is, and we can give any name, but first letter should be capital. And my name is, and my class name is first script. Okay. For this I need a main method. That's why I'm checking the checkbox and click on finish. Why we are using main method? Because it is the starting point of execution. Okay, it is the starting point of execution. I get the screen like this, and this is the structure of Java program. We have class name. We discussed about public. We discussed about what is void, what is static. I have to launch first browser. First launching the browser, create object to driver. WebDriver equal to new Firefox driver. Okay. Here we are getting error, right? Simply point on WebDriver. We can get or you can use Control Shift O. Okay. Simply place the mouse on that error. It's going to import org.openqr.selenium Firefox. Otherwise, just click on Control Shift O. Okay. It is a, what do you say? Sorry, I forgot it. It is a shortcut key. Okay. See, I'm placing the mouse pointer. Here it is showing import statement. When it will show import statement? Because we already configured the libraries. Okay. If you configure these API jars, you get the import statement. We have used Selenium server and Selenium Java. Now place the mouse pointer and simply select the import statement, or Control Shift O is the shortcut key. Okay. Here org.openqr.selenium.firefox is a package name and Firefox is a class. What is WebDriver? WebDriver is an interface, right? It is predefined interface. Interface defined in package org.openqr.selenium. How to import WebDriver? Simply place one mouse pointer, then select import WebDriver. Okay, org.openqr.selenium is a package. WebDriver is a class. Then I need to load web page. Okay, how to load a web page? By using get method. Just now we discussed it, right? Object name dot method name. Here it is a parameterized method. we have to pass the URL of web page. What is the URL of web page? Of facebook.com. Here Control A, and this is the URL I'm pasting here. Every URL consisting of a protocol. Okay, HTTP protocol. Here I have to set path to driver executable. How to set path to driver executable? System dot set property. For set property method, we have two parameters, right? One is URL of a driver executable. WebDriver dot gecko dot driver. It is fixed. It won't change. Okay. For Firefox driver, it won't change. Then the second one is the path of driver executable, where the driver was executed in my system. I'm giving that driver path. And here we have a shortcut, right? Shift right click and then go with copy as path. Okay, shift right click and go with the copy as path. Here .exe you have to give. First I launched the browser, then I load the web page, and I want to pause the execution for 3 seconds. For that you have to give thread.sleep. In Java we have a thread.sleep. Sleep is a method, and I'm giving 3 seconds time. Here again it is showing an error. Just place the mouse pointer, and add throws declaration. Click on add throws declaration. Okay, then select whatever you want. Okay, I'm just pausing for 3 seconds after loading the web page. But for that I'm giving thread.sleep, and after that 3 seconds I want to close the browser. We are two methods, right? Close and quit. You can use any one of these methods. I'm using driver.quit. Okay, this quit is a default method, that's why I'm not passing any parameters. Okay, quit this driver, closing every associated window, and get is a parameterized method. Here we are giving the URL of a web page. Here we are passing the string. Okay, first string I have given URL of the web page, and quit we are not using any parameters. Okay, this is the first script. And how to launch the browser? First give the path to driver executable. and here close is also default method. Okay, we'll discuss more in close and quit. And I'm saving the script. I'm clicking the run button. It's going to launch the browser and it loads the web page and it waits for 3 seconds and it closes the browser. Okay, clicking on OK. As it is going to launch. It's going to load web page and it waits for 3 seconds and it is closed. Okay, this is how to write script. And here we have used a driver. Which driver we have used? In Firefox driver. Okay, here we have a Java program that here we have given class name. Okay, from the Java basics only we have written this. Okay, here first scripts is a class name and void main is a method, get is a method, package org.openqa.selenium is a package, WebDriver is an interface. That's why we have used in Firefox driver class in the place of WebDriver class in the place of WebDriver interface in the place of Firefox driver class. Okay, and quit is a default method, get is a parameterized method, and set property is an to parameterized method. Okay, this is the whole basics which we have executable in all our scripts. Okay, until then we have discussed about what are drivers in WebDriver driver and how to load a web page by using method and by using script also, and by using script how to close the browser. And this is the whole section in this video, and see you soon in the next video. Until then, bye bye.